everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm USA Today bestselling author Hildie McQueen. Yay! And I write historical medieval romance and do a lot of planning on the side. I love planning. I've been doing it for a long time. I think I started back in 2011, 2010, and before then I used to do no sticker planning, which was the Franklin Covey system. If any of you remember that, I mean, Franklin Covey still exists, but that whole big system, I used to do that for work. Anyway, today I am planning for the week of Thanksgiving. It was a pretty good week, so I will go through that with you in a few minutes. I did want to tell you though that this coming week hubby and I are celebrating our 22nd anniversary. And we are going to be going on a cruise, which means that next week's video will probably be late. I don't know yet. If I have time, I was going to try and do it this coming weekend, but on Sunday is when I leave to go to Port Canaveral and spend the night there. So yeah, I'm just going to tell you that we're probably going to skip a week. Sorry. Yeah, and then I'll be a little bit behind when I come back, but that's okay, because that's more videos that I have to plan for and do, and that to me is a lot of fun anyway, so I don't mind at all. Right now I am working on the first book in a new series that releases in February. It is going to be Clan Ross of Skye, which takes place on the Isle of Skye. And for those of you that don't follow me on social media, first of all, shame on you. Secondly, I did post about my scouting trip to the Isle of Skye when I was in Scotland end of August, and I went to the Isle of Skye. I actually found the specific castle ruins where I was going to set my new series at. It was so much of an adventure going there. It was such a fun day, and it was super beautiful. I got to traipse around the area. I did not make it to the ruins. I was like sitting... Okay, so as you get to the ruins, to the gate, there's a little bridge that goes across this like open area, and that's how you get into where the keep used to be. You can go down to sea level, and there's like a walkway under there, but you can't really get there unless you get in the kind of get in the water. So it was a very good location for a keep to be. And so to go across the bridge, you had to kind of cling to the sides of the wall, and there was just enough ledge to tiptoe for your tiptoes to go across to get into the actual ruins. And I was not brave enough. I was just like, no, I'm not doing it. So my husband and my friend, now they are both Indiana Jones wants to be, and they did it, and they took my video recorder with them, and they took some videos. So I actually need to upload that video and show it, because it was pretty cool. It was really cool. They did a commentary and everything for me, because I was like, oh, I really want to do it. I really want to see it, but I just there was nothing left of the actual keep except some walls. And then when you got up there across the bridge and got up there into where the building used to be, you know, it's kind of all grown over with grass and stuff like that, because it's been abandoned for, you know, at least a couple hundred years or so. But it was just kind of cool to be there to see what the area is like, the little village area where this sea comes in. It's like a sea inlet, I guess you can call it. And there were a lot of sheep. You can see where the fishing village used to be and where it will be for my story series, but there's nothing left of that. Actually, it was like mostly just sheep grazing, and there was a house, and a very nice lady was out front hanging laundry, and I was like, I can't imagine that being your normal life, you know? You come out to hang your laundry, you look over, and there's a castle ruins, a castle that was built, you know, hundreds of years ago. So that, I mean, people over there, it's just, they're so nice. And then the fact that they live in these places is just amazing to me. So yeah, that was pretty much what I have been up to and what I was working on this week. So let's get started with our day today. Okay, so I've already put down my underlays, and they are from La La Land. I really like it. The kit, I think I showed where it's from in the very beginning. I'm trying to remember now because, I can't remember now. Apple something. Anyway, I'll put it up here so you guys can see it. So this is Thanksgiving week, and I did something a little bit different. I put up these little, the kit came with some really cute decor that I should have used in my day-to-day, and I didn't. So I went ahead and put them over the top, and I actually think that looks really cute. So it's something a little bit different than I normally don't do, but I've seen other YouTubers do it, and I always thought that was kind of cool when they did that. Okay, so Monday started off with me getting up early to wash my hair. I was going to wash it the night before, but I ended up going to bed so late that I'm like, no, I don't want to go to sleep with wet hair. So I got up early and washed my hair. Then I did my usual administrative tasks, which Monday usually means every morning I do a Facebook post, I check my stats and review my email and review my to-do list. So then on Mondays, I also go to my reader groups, check in with them, share some graphics, ask some questions, that kind of stuff. So working on my admin stuff pretty much. Kurt went to Costco because he was going to go pick up some stuff for Thanksgiving, and we figured that Monday would be a good day. It wouldn't be too crowded. And he did say it wasn't that crowded. I think he also went to Walmart that day to pick up, last minute things that he needed, because he was going to do, the main thing he wanted from Costco was a brisket. He wanted to smoke a brisket, and then he did 2 turkey breasts, and he also made dressing, cornbread dressing. I'm not a stuffing dressing person, but I did taste it, and it was pretty good. What did I do that day? So yeah, washed my hair, I flat ironed my hair, and I did work on some Instagram, and I filmed the planner thing, memory planning for the week before, because for some reason I didn't take the time to do it on Sunday. I try to do it on Sundays, but it doesn't always happen for whatever reason. Also, I was listening to this audiobook by Jana De Leon. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think it's De Leon. Jana De Leon. And it's a misfortune series. I've been listening to it on Audible because it's light, funny, and gets me in a good mood every time I listen to it, because I just, escape for a little bit. So while I was doing laundry and changing linens and doing my work, I also did some writing that day. While I was doing that, I was listening to the book on audio. Not while I'm writing, but doing the other stuff. On Tuesday, the housekeepers came. They usually come on Thursdays, but of course it was Thanksgiving, and she was going to go out of town, and she just wanted to know if she can come and clean the house, and I said sure. So she came on Tuesday instead, which was fine. And while they were there, I left hubby with them, and I went to a chiropractor appointment that it was a pretty early one. I think the housekeeper didn't come till like 9:30. Yeah, so they were still there because I had to be at the chiropractor at 10. So, and it was like I was really looking forward to my chiropractor appointment because I was having such a bad backache for like 3 or 4 days right between my shoulder blades, and I had done stretches and I did icing. My husband even put a what do you call that stuff, like heat stuff. I forget the name of it, that you rub it on. So he put that on there, and still it wouldn't go away. So I was glad to go to the chiropractor. It helped a little bit, not a lot. But that's okay because now it's not hurting as bad. So after the chiropractor, I went to Sprouts. I hardly ever go there, but I wanted to get some cranberries, and I ended up getting cranberries and some Thai curry stuff to make Thai curry, and I got some salad mixes. I got this new one by I forgot who makes these salad. Those salad kits in a bag? They had one that was like a mango spicy mango. I don't know. It sounded strange, but I got it just because it sounded strange, and it was so good that I'm gonna go back and get another one to have after I come back from my cruise next week. I am going back to Sprouts. I guess I have to find that one. And what else did I get? I think that might be it. Yeah. I was looking for their chicken chorizo. If you ever go to Sprouts, if you have one, look for their chicken chorizo. It is so good. But when I went to look, all they had was the beef and the pork. And I haven't tried either one of them, but I imagine they're pretty much like regular chorizo, so I didn't want to try it because my daughter told me about the chicken chorizo, and I got it before we had the Sprouts here. I was in Atlanta visiting my daughter, and I got it there, and I made it with some eggs. I think I made it with eggs or potatoes, one of the two. It was very, very tasty, so I definitely recommend that you try it. So I needed to go, after I left Sprouts, I needed to go Christmas shopping because, why did I need to go Christmas shopping? I don't remember who I was buying a specific, oh, I know why. Excuse me. I was going to go meet some friends, and I were going to do a road trip on Saturday. And we were going to do a gift exchange with this friend of mine who moved to this town in Georgia called LaGrange. Well, her thing is like homemade local stuff. She likes things that are made locally by local artists, that kind of thing. So I went to like 2 local boutiques and didn't find anything. Then I went to Ross because I was in North Augusta in South Carolina because it's like right next to where I live. So I went over there. I was over there anyway. I saw Ross and pulled in there because I was looking for some socks. And I ended up getting a bunch of socks there. And then on the way back through downtown North Augusta, I remembered this one boutique. So I pulled in there. It's called 3130. And I ended up buying her stuff. Gifts there because they had these locally made hand creams and these really pretty earrings, and so I ended up getting her a gift there. So it worked out for me. And then I spent the evening watching Love Island, should I say binging Love Island, and I was watching season 1 because I finished with Married at First Sight, and then what was the other thing I was watching? I was watching something else, and I finished that, and so I'm like, oh, what am I gonna watch now? And what was I watching? British television. I was watching like several other seasons, but they were like really short seasons of British whodunits. Oh, I rewatched Agatha Raisin. So I don't have anything to watch, and that's like, let me watch a reality show that doesn't require much thinking. And then I get sucked in anyway. So I ended up watching the 3 seasons of Love Island. So this week I was watching season 1, which in my opinion to this day is probably the best one so far, but I'm only up to season 3. So we'll see what season 4 is like. So on Wednesday was kind of a chill day for half the day. The other half of the day I was running errands. Seems like every day this week I was not home. Was I? Monday I was home. Yeah, Monday I was home. Tuesday I went somewhere. Wednesday I went somewhere. Friday I was home. And then Saturday I went somewhere. So yeah, it was one day home, one day not kind of thing. Started off Wednesday by tidying the house. Yes, I know the housekeeper came, but there's certain things she doesn't do, like, I don't know, what did I mean by tidying the house? Dusting. The housekeeper just does like the floors and the bathrooms and the kitchen. Pretty much, that's it. So I did like dusting and making sure, moving stuff out of the way so that when people came over for Thanksgiving, there would be enough places to sit, that kind of stuff. Because our dining room is kind of like a catch-all place. So I tidied the house. Then I did some actual work. I did some writing, and I posted to reader groups because Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays are reader group time. Tuesdays and Thursdays are promo time. So, but I've been promoting a lot every day, a little bit every day, because I realized that people don't always see all your posts. So if I put something up that I know people are going to interact with and they'll be looking at my stuff anyway, then I go ahead and put in a plug or some graphics for a current book on sale or a book that's on pre-order, something like that. So I do that usually daily. I got some, I think Wednesday's the day that I did some sprinting with another writer, so I got a pretty good writing done. Then I went to Kohl's because I needed to pick up pajamas for Thanksgiving. We were doing a pajama day. And then I went to this little place called Crumble where they sell these huge cookies that are like, you cannot, I mean, you can share one cookie with 3 people. Or 3 people can share a cookie. They're so big and rich and yummy. So I ended up getting a caramel crunch, a caramel pecan something, and a chocolate chip cookie at Crumble. And I also got a gift card. So for the game we were playing on Thanksgiving, the gift card was going to be the prize. Then I stopped at this place called Teaspoon where they sell boba teas. And I got one that was called Strawberry Sangria, and it's made with black tea. And then I asked for the pearls, and I don't know that I liked it. I didn't hate it, but I didn't think, I don't know. It tasted like really strong iced tea, but sweetened with strawberry flavor and strawberry bits. It was different. I have yet to find my favorite one there. And then also on Wednesday, my aunt Juanita called me and we had a nice chat that day. I don't know why it's not on there. And I watched Love Island. Okay, so Thanksgiving Day. I kind of got up a little bit late and I did, my husband made me a really good Bloody Mary that morning. I must have looked like I needed a drink. Well, he got this mix, so he was excited to try it. And then we made I didn't cook. The only thing I made was a cranberry relish. So everything you see listed, either my daughter or my husband made. My daughter made the mac and cheese, sweet potato bake, and the banana pudding. And then my husband made the turkey, the brisket, and the stuffing. And then another friend made roasted potatoes. And another friend made... What else did we have? We had something else that was good. We had an olive dish. We had... Maybe that's it. Oh, green beans? Do we have green? I don't know. We have something else that's just not on there. And I don't know what's happening right now. I think I'm looking for something to trim and cut. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just talking. So anyway, me and my daughters, we wore pajamas that day. Like I said, I went to Kohl's the day before and picked them up. And then in the very end, I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what I did. So me and my 2 daughters, we wore pajamas. They walked in and they got handed their pajamas and they had to go change into them. They were like the long sleeve shirt with the matching pajama pants. And then the boys, our husbands, all had to wear superhero shirts. So my hubby, Kurt, he wore a Batman shirt, and then my daughter, Ron, her husband, Doug, wore Superman, and then my daughter, Tiffany, her husband, Kenny, wore a Spider-Man t-shirt. And they also got handed those when they walked in. And yeah, we had a lot of fun. We played this really fun game where you write down something that you don't think anybody knows about you, and then you go around and people guess if it's you or not. And if you guess right, you get a bean or a token. And if nobody guesses it's you and that's your secret, you get 5 beans. And then the person at the end who has the most beans wins the game. So it was kind of fun. It was so funny because some people, they just can't keep a secret. I'm like, I learned one thing, and that was who not to tell a secret to, or not to expect to win at poker because they have no poker face. So I could just look around the table and tell you whose secret it was because everybody looked like there was 3 people specifically. My friend Lisa, my son-in-law Kenny, and my who else? I can tell them right away. Those 2 were like, gave themselves away each time. My other son-in-law kind of did too, a little bit. But it was, we laughed. It was a lot of laughs. It was a really nice time. So I suggest you play that game when you guys have a family get-together because it's a lot of fun. So, and I didn't put it on here, but after everybody left, guess what I watched? Yeah, you guessed it, Love Island. Until I fell asleep. On Friday, it was Black Friday, and I had absolutely no plans. I just wanted to be a slug. So I was so excited about some of the sticker shops that were going to have sales. And I so I had a list already of the ones that I was going to order from. And so I ended up ordering stuff from Archer and Olive, Happy Daya, Once More with Love, what is that other one? Coffee Monsters Co. What other site did I go to? I'm trying to think. From Amazon, I bought a few things. There's another place I bought some stuff from. I can't remember who else it was. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. I don't know. I thought there were some other places. But we will know when the mail comes in. I did get a good deal on some tablets. Like, what do you call those things? Like, yeah, it's like tablets, smart tablets on Amazon. And I got hubby a couple Christmas gifts and I got some cool stuff. Anyway, that's all I did. I sit on the couch, watch Love Island, and do some online shopping and play on social media. And also, then I got bored with myself and I just started to work on my December daily, which is like it's like a scrapbook that you make and you set it all up. So in December, all you have to do is put the things on there that you, memories of that day, things like that. So yeah, so that's what I put together. And while I was working on that, I was watching YouTube. And then my friend Howard called, and he is actually on one of my books. He's a cover model on one of my books. He called me. He was driving his RV back to Alabama, Mississippi, somewhere. I don't know where. He was over there somewhere. And he called to chat for a little bit because I guess he was getting kind of tired of driving by himself. So we were talking about good deeds that he was excited to share with me, this good deed he had done. And it just feels good. You know, when you do something good for someone else, you end up getting repaid and in a way you don't expect, by people being so thankful and then you feeling good. So he was telling me about how he helped this homeless guy and ended up, he paid for him to eat and gave him some clothes that he had in his truck because he's a long haul driver. If you look at my Amazon, look for Jaded, he's the cover model on that book. And he was telling me that, you know, he ended up reuniting this young man with his family for Thanksgiving. So, and the mother had just contacted him to thank him and stuff. So he was just on this high and he's like, I just have to tell somebody what happened. And so he was really excited. So after chatting with him and finishing working on my scrapbook, I did social media, got some happy mail, which is always fun. And guess what I watched? You guessed it, Love Island. At this point, I'm doing Love Island season 2, right? I think. I don't know. And then, before I know it, it is Saturday, and I'm going on a road trip. And so I met my friend Cindy and my friend Judy. We met in my friend Cindy's house, and we were all going to jump in the car and head to Madison, Georgia, which is like an hour and a half drive. It's a really easy drive. It's like straight down I-20. Take an exit, turn left, and voila, you're there. And we meet at this place that's called Farmview Market, and the food there is really, really good. They make like this thing called Mississippi pot roast that's really good. Their fried chicken's really good, and they have butter beans, collard greens, cornbread, biscuits, desserts like peach cobbler. Or if you're good, I tried to be good this time because I have had a weird stomach and I'm on a salad kick. So I ended up having this pecan encrusted chicken on a salad that had cranberries and candied pecans. So it was not like your healthy salad, far from it, but it was very, very good. And then I had peach cobbler and some coffee, and I had a very good meal. And my friend Susie drove not from Madison, she drove from LaGrange, and she's the one that I was shopping for a Christmas gift on Tuesday. And we all met there. We usually meet there for to see her, and we decided we were going to do a gift exchange just with her. So she brought us gifts and we brought her gifts. So she left with a gift from each one of us, and we chit-chatted for probably like 2 or 3 hours. And attached to the market, attached to the food area, there's a market where we always buy peanut butter. So it's like a gift shop / market. And they had these they had these like ornament things that were made from wood, olive tree wood from Jerusalem. Excuse me, I just drank fizzy water, it's making me burp. And I bought these interlocking hearts and an ornament for my daughters for Christmas. And I bought the peanut butter because they make you put the peanuts in, or the machine's already loaded with peanuts. You just decide how much you want and it'll make the peanut butter. And they have two kinds of peanuts, the honey roasted peanuts and regular peanuts. I hear the regular peanuts are good too, but I always have to get the honey roasted peanut butter, honey roasted peanut butter, because it is so delicious. So went over there to get that. I don't remember what else I got. Oh, I got some peach cobbler to go. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's all I got. Yeah. And then like I said, we chit-chatted at the gift exchange and drove on home. And when I got home, it was like 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening, I think. So I parked myself on the couch and watched Love Island. I need a Love Island song for every time I say Love Island. Yeah, so got up the next morning and went to church. It was a very nice service. Did I have to work that Sunday? I think I did. Did I? Yeah, I did. I had to do the welcome desk at church. So sat in the back of the church and welcomed people. No, just kidding. I guess I should call it info desk. That's what it is. So after church service, we decided we were going to but we're going to go back to this one restaurant. It's a Mexican restaurant that serves, like, they cook it right there while you order it and you watch them cook it. And then they have the first part, they do like wraps and burritos and bowls and all kinds of stuff like that. And the second part has like fruit stuff, like they make these fruit cups and all this really fancy stuff. And then the third area is desserts, which is paletas, which is like ice cream bars. It's really neat the way it's set up. So I went there and I had menudo and my husband had a bowl. Oh, he had Texas rice and that esquite, which is like corn with, like street corn. I guess it's Mexican street corn is what it is. So then I came home and I worked on my Christmas cards because it's my tradition to start working on my Christmas cards on the weekend after Thanksgiving. A lot of them got mailed out already too. I'm so proud of me. Did some more online shopping. Lord help me when the bills come. And then I listened to my audiobook while I was doing online shopping. And then I actually started watching Love Island pretty early in the day, like maybe 3:30, 4 o'clock. And I was getting so sleepy that I almost fell asleep. Or maybe I did fall asleep and woke up and had to watch the same episode again. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, so it was a really good week. I think there was a lot of stuff going on. Oh no, my dogs are barking. I'm going to try and ignore them because they're annoying and I don't want to listen to them. I decided to do the sidebar last because I wasn't sure how I wanted to do it. So, pause. Fast forwarded this part so I can hopefully get it done before the little critters start barking again. I'm not exactly sure what they're barking at, but it's really annoying. They bark and then they stop, and then they bark and then they stop. So I keep trying to do this last part and getting so annoyed. Alright, so the sidebar, I put down that I put a little square, and I was thinking about the highlight of my week, and my friend Lisa, whose mom passed away, her mom used to FaceTime her all the time, so I thought it would be cute for me to FaceTime her, and she was still in bed, and she was excited when I FaceTimed her, so we chit-chatted for a little bit, and we decided we're doing a road trip this weekend, so doing a road trip on Saturday again. We're going to Atlanta to this this planner meetup. So I put that down as my highlight of the week. And then on the bottom, I put a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 turkeys list and I listed things that I enjoyed about this week. And what did I put on there? I put kids, even though my kids, I don't know. Do you still call your kids kids if you're older? And I don't care how old they are. They could be 8 years old or 38, and you still call them the kids. So I think that's funny because people's like, oh, do you have kids? I'm like, yeah, I got 2 girls, and then they wait, and I'm like, yeah, they're 37 and 39. They're like, oh, they're not kids. I'm like, yeah, I guess they're not, but yeah. Anyway, that's what I call them. So I put down kids. I put down pajamas, thinking about Thanksgiving Day, spending my day in my pajamas. I put down laughs for the game. I put down shops for the different little cute shops I went to. And of course, I had to put food down because I had some good food. And so this is my Thanksgiving week. I hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving as much as I enjoyed mine. And have a good week, and I will see you guys next time. I am putting up a picture of the week after I put pictures in. Bye!